Hey guys, welcome to my channel! Oh, yeah! It's the Twin Flames reading for the week of October 31st. Ooh, it's Halloween. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so what's going on? What's so scary about Divine Masculine? Well, I guess we're going to find out today because this is the weekly update on the Divine Masculine energy. Let's get into it, guys. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you made it. I am what you call a Divine Feminine twin flame. Yep, just like you. And my twin flame, who is female, is what you call Divine Masculine. But it's not really based on gender. It's not really about that, although the gender labels aren't really bad at all. There's no real harm done. But here's the thing, and if you understand this, you're going to understand what to do about your twin flame a lot better. The gender labels are trying to point you at a deeper underlying concept. And when you start to grasp this underlying concept, you'll actually kind of have a better idea what you can do about your twin flame, instead of just obsessively watching tarot readings and feeling like shit all the time, which I was there, don't get me wrong. I did that, long time ago at the beginning. It was the whole runner-chaser thing. Well, now my twin flame is permanently in my life. How did I do it? Well, it wasn't really doing, it was being. Allow me to explain. So, you and your twin flame are the same soul, right? That's kind of what everybody on the internet is saying, and that part is true. Everybody knows that the soul incarnates, deincarnates, reincarnates, right? Everybody knows that. Okay, so your soul has incarnated twice in the same space, in the same time period, if you will, right? And you met this other incarnation of your soul. And energetically, what happens is that person triggers the breakdown of your ego, the personality, right? The sense of self that we all believe we have, who you are as a person, not your physical body, but what is deeper there. And I suppose in psychology, they would call that the personality. Well, it's a bunch of memories. It's a bunch of retained thought and emotional patterns that constitute your very sense of self, who you believe yourself to be, right? Your personality, but that's not who you are. Now, the personality, the ego, it's thought-based, it's part of the mind, and I'm not saying that's bad, that's just what that is. The ego is duality, light, dark, good, bad, feminine, masculine, I like it, I don't like it, I feel good, I feel bad, right? Emotions, feelings, I feel good, I feel bad, and there's a whole bunch of different emotions that are based on that system of duality. Past, future, right? So the mind, it has a hard time perceiving non-linearity, and this is something physicists even talk about philosophically, that the mind just doesn't seem to be equipped to handle these deeper concepts of, as soon as I start talking about that, look what card I pull out. This is the Chariot, and it's got Albert Einstein on there with E equals mc squared. Anyway, a lot of the things that physicists have uncovered, the mind has a really tough time with, because the universe, it turns out, it comes from a place of non-duality. But what you see in your day-to-day life is duality. Good, bad, right, wrong, I like it, I don't like it, past, future, man, woman, DM, DF, right? So in ancient Zen spiritualism, they called it yin-yang, right? And that's where that concept came from. Yin-yang, the opposites, the duality, the alpha and the omega. So with your twin flame, it's not really based on gender, and there's nothing you need to do about the other person either, because here's the thing. At the level of the mind, you are polarized with this person. Think about it. The harder that you chase them, the harder you focus mentally, emotionally, or metaphysically on this person, the harder they run away. The harder you push, the harder they run away. So the mind, again, is duality. The mind, the ego, is duality. So when you're sitting there thinking about what to do about this person and also projecting onto them and, oh, they hurt me, they did all these things, and maybe that's true, but the strange thing is, guys, when you let that go, when you get out of that duality, when you get out of those mental and emotional constructs towards this person, that's when they stick around. They'll unblock you. If they had you blocked, they'll fucking unblock you and start talking to you. And what you do, basically, and this is what I coach my students on how to do, is you get out of the ego and align instead with the consciousness of the soul, which is the non-duality. So it's deeper than thought, right? Consciousness, it's the very awareness that came before thought. It's like, how do I know I'm thinking about something? What is the awareness of the thought? Like, I'm aware that thinking and feeling is going on. What is that awareness? And the only answer that makes sense is, well, I guess it's me. Right, it is you, the true self. And remember earlier, I pointed out that most people on our planet derive their sense of self from the ego, the personality, which is a collection of thoughts. Thoughts are duality. And I'm not saying that's bad, that's just what that is. Well, the true self is consciousness, which is non-duality. Consciousness is not thought. That's your soul. That's your twin flame. So you align instead of with the duality of the mind, which pushes your twin flame away, you align with the single source of consciousness, the soul, which is your twin flame, and that's when they come back, and they don't leave. And that's all there is to it, guys. It's traditional Zen spiritualism. Basically what I just explained to you, if I was to take the twin flame stuff out, it would be no different than Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, those types of things, right? The Dalai Lama, the Tao, right? Real spiritualism, which is consciousness. You get out of the ego and instead align with consciousness. So this is an ancient spiritual teaching, it turns out. And that's all your soul is trying to show you. That's why this person came in. It's a direct experience with your soul, having another experience in another body, and it triggers that awakening. Well, anyway, guys, let's get into this reading. Oh my goodness, look at this. Would you look at this? At the bottom of the deck, for Divine Masculine for this week, we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So, Divine Masculine is, this is like, how do I explain this? I want to say not carelessness or recklessness, but more like letting go of I have to. Right? Letting go of I have to. That's what I get off this card. So Divine Masculine, I think this situation with the karmic, and that could be a person, it could be a job, it could be their family, it could be a lot of different things. It's often a relationship. That's usually what's going on. But that situation is kind of a train wreck. And like I always point out, I don't care what they say to you about what's going on. I don't care what they post on social media. Everybody shit posts on social media, you guys. What's really going on in that situation is not nice. And Divine Masculine is coming into this energy of like acceptance. This is the way it is. And I don't have to stick around. I'm not obligated to help anybody in this situation or stay. I mean, maybe like, if we're talking about a divorce or something like that, they're going to have to, pay support, alimony, whatever. But beyond that, I'm not obligated to any of this crap, and I can just let it go. So that's why the Nine of Wands is coming out in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, recent past. We'll set the stage here. We've got the King of Pentacles for the root energy. Recent past. King of Pentacles, right. So this all started with the notion that divine masculine, he or she, what they need to do is mind their own life situation first and put that forward first. Okay, like if I don't get control over my physical situation, how can I be emotionally happy? Also, how can I be happy with my physical life situation if I don't get control of my emotions too? So it's like I was explaining in the beginning of this video, while I was drawing the cards, right? It's that duality, it's yin and yang. And again, divine masculine, they're not really inclined to be sitting around and thinking about these deeper spiritual concepts. Yours might, but not very often, guys. Most people, they're twin flame, they don't. They're just kind of an ordinary person. But when you look at the things that they do, it's like, wait a minute, they're walking their path the way anybody else would. And there's going to be tripping over the feet, and there's going to be making mistakes, so to speak, and these types of things. But that's really what they're up to. They're looking for that balance, and they recognize the importance from both ends, mental, emotional, right, and the physical life situation. Okay, so towards the karmic situation, recent past, in particular, the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So this is this, like, I don't need suffering anymore in my physical life situation. That's why this card here, this is a wand card, right? I don't need this suffering anymore in my physical life situation, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an explosion of emotion with the karmic. There's gonna be a release of some anger or some things that need to be said. Actually, and that's kind of where we were going Wednesday, like just being really honest. I'm just gonna start telling the truth about how I feel about these things, and then this energy is gonna be released. And the situation, I think, even if it looks messy, it'll just come into balance. But divine masculine, they are not sticking around in that situation. Now, why is this happening? Well, I'll tell you why it's happening, divine feminine, because you're ascending. Look at this. Okay, the Six of Wands and Judgment, right? The Six of Wands and Judgment. Or Wands. Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Duh, Kurt. The Six of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay, so divine masculine, the whole idea, like kind of the motivating factor for them to kick the karmic situation to the curb is you. Whether they're telling you that or not, it doesn't really matter. That's what they're thinking. Or believing. It's like deeper than thought, right? It's what motivates them from a primal subconscious level. Now, that only makes sense because what did I tell you at the very beginning of this video? And those of you that skipped the intro, naughty, naughty. I'm always giving a very deep spiritual teaching at the beginning of these videos. So you might go back and watch it if you skipped it. But nonetheless, I'll try to impart some wisdom here. The thing is, divine feminine, you are your twin flame. You are them. You are one soul. You are one being. And you are ascending, you are releasing ego, although not intentionally at this point. I mean, I would encourage you to start doing that on purpose. Start doing it intentionally. I mean, you could go watch my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel if you want to know what I'm talking about. But guys, you are your twin flame. You are them. Okay, and so the deeper that you go into this, and if you start doing it on purpose, and that's kind of what I see in the cards, okay, you're going to start doing this with intent, divine feminine. That's what's going to cause divine masculine to really want to leave behind these old wounded situations and then move towards you. And they just kind of act. Like I was explaining earlier, they don't really say everything. They just respond to the energy. And that is exactly what's going on. So go watch my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel. There's even a playlist where I've taken a lot of the really good ones and condensed them for you onto a playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. Just go to the playlists section of this channel. Check them out, guys. I'm the world's leading twin flame coach. I've coached over 4,000 people, and I've caused more unions than anybody else on planet Earth. So go check them out, guys. I am different than all the other jazz that you see on the internet. Okay, so Divine Masculine, at the heart of this reading, what do we got? The King of Wands. Very interesting. So King of Pentacles, King of Wands. So this was the idea. This is physical reality manifesting. Divine Masculine, I am the man, the leader, and the king that I always knew I was supposed to be. Right. So now they're getting more and more confident about their decisions and where they're going to be going from here. And that's fabulous, Divine Masculine. Good for you, my friend. I'm not accountable to anybody but myself. That's what this Nine of Wands is telling us. And Divine Masculine is ready to make some big changes in their life. See, the King of Swords next to the Strength card. They're going to be throwing down some big truth bombs. I mean, what happened Wednesday, the energy that I was reading on Wednesday, that was just the beginning, dude. They're going to actually start showing the people or things in their karmic situation what the fuck they were talking about and that they were not joking at all. I am the man. And I'm going to show, or woman, right? I mean, your Divine Masculine could be female. But they're going to start taking action and actually pushing past all the fear. That's what this Strength card is telling us. Pushing past all the inhibitions. Guys, when you take action, you're showing, you're demonstrating to the universe that you're really serious about this. Okay, and you're not taking no for an answer, and it matters. And Divine Masculine, definitely in that place, definitely in that space, and it's going to come through with action now, not just energy. Okay, so, and this is an interesting pair, if I've ever seen one. Okay, so we've got the Hermit next to the Three of Pentacles. How Divine Masculine is feeling towards you. Divine Feminine, the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles. Well, this, again, this is this deeper energy. This is this deeper essence. Divine Masculine, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess they're going to start chasing you. More or less, they're going to want to start talking to you. If they've got you blocked, they may unblock you. I would encourage you to go deeper, go within. I mean, these tarot readings are nice, but all you're doing is pushing your twin flame away by watching these tarot readings. Go watch my coaching videos. You have to do soul stuff, Divine Feminine. You have to go within. You gotta shut down the mind activity towards your twin flame. This is not a journey of the mind. This is a journey of the soul. You got to do soul stuff. What is soul stuff? Going within, getting out of the ego, remembering that you are the conscious awareness of thought, not the thought. You're not the ego. And that is exactly why Divine Masculine would be having these deeper breakthroughs. And this can only mean one thing. They're headed your way. That's all this could possibly mean. Guys, this is a twin flame reading, okay? I'm not going to read these cards like it's soulmates or something. I'm not going to treat Divine Masculine like they are separate from you, because they're not. What I'm talking about is the real actual you. That's why this Hermit card comes out. This is all about the real actual you, Divine Feminine, the consciousness, the soul, not the ego, not the personality. This is all about remembering who you are. And Divine Masculine, again, they might not sit down and have this deeper philosophical conversation with you, but they're going to respond to the energy, guys. That's what's going to happen. Guys, go to my website, check out the testimonials from my students, or you can look around on my YouTube channel under the videos section or in the How to Get Your Twin Flame playlist. Look at my success stories videos. You can check out those success stories for yourself with my students. There's people who post all over my YouTube channel all the time, former students, current students, who've gone through my coaching program, the #1 twin flame coaching system in the world. All kinds of big breakthroughs, guys, all kinds. And of course, I'll help you get your twin flame to come back. You are your twin flame, guys. Go check out those testimonials. And while you're on my website, why don't you sign up for some coaching? It's not expensive, guys. That's another reason I think I've been so blessed to help so many people, is because I don't charge a ton of money, guys. I don't charge thousands of fucking dollars like everybody else does. It's a few $100. And I even have payment plans. If you still are like really hard up and you can't swing, you know, $300-400, no problem. I've got payment plans. So I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy to digest payments of 60 or 70 bucks. Now, you do get a $50 discount when you pay in full. So if you can swing it, you know, it's a little more money in the bank that you get to save in the long term. Either way, though, you get full access as soon as you pay, even with a payment plan, your first payment, full access to the video coaching system, 8.5 hours of instructional coaching videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking, go on to live your best, most amazing life, and yeah, even get your twin flame to come back, and I don't care if they have you blocked. Okay, if this person is your twin flame, they're going to come back, guys. It's energetic. You can't think your way there. This is a way of life. And no, it's not going to be eating tofu and wearing dreadlocks and sitting on top of a mountain meditating all day. It's just something you're doing with your awareness. And there's also the, detoxing from the addiction to your twin flame person. That is true. That's one piece of this. But it's all explained in the video course. When you're done watching the online video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my group coaching calls, The True Spiritual Journey, up to 4 coaching calls a week. You can talk directly to us. I have 2 coaches assisting me, professional twin flame coaches, and the calls are recorded. The call times are staggered. No matter where you are in the world, there's going to be a call time that works for you at least once or twice a week. And otherwise, the calls are recorded. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star group, but a secret group. Nobody can even see that you're in there. It's totally closed. You can't see the members. Nobody knows that you're in there or what you're doing in there. You can reach us anytime and ask us your questions. My coaches are trained to respond to every single person's question. And I've never seen anything like it, guys. The energy in that group. And there's so many other students that have been around for a long time. There's seasoned students who can share their experience with you too. That's another amazing resource that coaching system has to offer. Books, videos, so many resources. Sign up today, guys. It's not a lot of money. Change your life. Do it on purpose, just like I was saying in this reading. Divine Feminine, you're going to have to move forward with this journey on purpose. And if you do, you'll really speed things up. I promise. All right, what's it going to be? Divine Masculine. Okay, it's one of the... Yep, it's that one. Bing. It's this guy right here. What do we got? Oh, well, now that's interesting. The universe. God. The infinite consciousness, whatever you want to call it. The universe. Okay, guys, I'm going to whip out the book here, and we're going to read about this card. What's going on here? The universe, card number 21. I think it's towards the front of the book. There it is, the universe. All right. Message. The universe symbolizes the law of universality. Universality? Yep, that's what it says. Universality. You are the universe. Like the center stone you possess within yourself. Lost my place. Sorry. You possess within yourself a universe of possibilities. What you can see in your mind's eye exists. Like Michelangelo, sculpt anything out of yourself. A flower, a city, a god, a star. Go for it. Do it. Like the stone, you are whole and perfect, but as the uncompleted sculpture, the awakening giant, your life is an unfinished process. Always in a state of becoming, you are simultaneously completing and beginning. The universe within is emerging as you grow more aware, emotionally expressive, and physically regenerated. That's exactly what I was talking about. With Divine Masculine up here, they're hitting everything from all angles. That is fucking awesome. Always in a state of becoming, you are simultaneously completing and beginning. God, that's beautiful. The universe within is emerging as you grow more aware. I already read that. Did I? Yes, I did. The shadow or negative side of the universe. Your problem is where to move and what to do. You are overloaded with possibilities, confused and indecisive. you become paralyzed. Like the stone, you become stiff and stuck, unable to change. Well, guys, I guess that's on the way out, because Divine Masculine, they're doing this and they're not taking no for an answer. That's why this Nine of Wands comes out in the reverse, guys. It's done. It's fucking done, man. I don't have to be limited anymore. I mean, if I could think of one thing to say on behalf of Divine Masculine, it would be that. And again, guys, the Chariot, we're doing this. We are moving forward. Let's go. Whether it looks good or bad or not, I don't care. No matter what, I'm fucking doing this shit. And I feel really, really good about it. Look at this. Okay, so you got the Knight of Wands in reverse next to the World. Yeah, pretty much, guys. Divine Masculine, it's over. It's over. That whole entire situation, it's gone. It's as good as gone, guys. Energetically, it's done. No more roadblocks, no more limiting self-beliefs, no more limiting self-talk. And then towards you, Divine Feminine, I got choices. I got options. Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, yeah, Divine Masculine, they're going to be moving a lot closer to you real soon. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, YouTube will not give you notifications whenever I post one of my videos. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Feminine. Have a super awesome Saturday. Love you guys so much. Bye.